Hello, good afternoon, and a big welcome to TMTV. This is kind of TMTV with a twist this week, because as you can see, I already have my special guest with me. I already have Rhian here with me.
Hello everyone, good afternoon from myself as well.
And so, as you can tell, just looking at Rhian and me, cap, flags, etc., this is kind of GP TV today, isn't it? It's
Yes.
Grand Prix television, because it's all about the Grand Prix, because we're all Grand Prix crazy here, and we hope you are too. So we're doing really, really well, aren't we?
Yes, we are in the middle of the second lap. This is why I took this leaflet or poster, because we are doing very well. We are close to 40% with our target, but we have to keep the speed. We have to keep the speed because we are also ahead of China, but our main focus is on our target, because you never know what China will do as a market. It's a big market. And of course we want to beat them, and we are on the way, but as I mentioned, we have to keep the speed, and this is supposed to be wrong for us.
We can't slow down, because not that I'm at all competitive, but I tell you what, China cannot beat us on this, and they are hot on our heels, guys. So we really have to rally for these 4 days and see if we can get every single person active, every single advisor, wherever you are, whoever you're talking to, whoever your last sale was with, please try and get active this week, because this week's offer for your customer is better than anything in the last Grand Prix. I mean, it's the most incredible offer that we still have. Go on. So we have, just a quick recap, you all know, we have 0%, we have a second bowl. If you're in Ireland, we have a lower deposit and 12 months divided payments, and we have the peeler blade cover. So I think it's all about welcome visits.
Yeah, with over the 3,000 sales we already did, we have more than 3,000 potential welcome visits and potential sales in the demo chain.
Yeah, absolutely. So you want to grab those welcome visits. If you're at all uncertain as to how this works now, what can I offer to an existing customer for a welcome visit? What's the conversation? What can I take to entice them? It's obviously the peeler blade cover is coming with the Thermomix at the moment, so it's probably a 6-month cookie dough voucher to give them a whole year of free cookie dough. But if you're at all uncertain, talk to your team leader, or team leaders talk to your branch managers, and just make sure you know how to nail these welcome visits, because they will be so good for you if you can. Another thing that just came up, I'm just going to give you all a quick shout out, because I really want shout out to this, because I really want you to be successful, is please be super careful with your Newcomer payments, okay, with filling out the applications, or when you're handing them to customers to fill out, because where we're getting some lack of success, and you're getting some that are being declined, a lot of those, when we look back, is kind of user error. You know, so they put in their, they put a comma in somewhere in their salary, and it looks as if they earn, you know, £2 instead of something else. So please be super careful. Give really clear advice to everybody on how to fill it in if they're filling it in. And yeah, just keep an eye. If you start to get declines, start to really check those out, because you probably shouldn't be. And another thing, we've got 500 people who weren't part of the Grand Prix last year who are already active. So that's brilliant. And you know what that means to them is, as soon as you've done 4 sales, you're going to earn £30 extra, or €35 on every single Grand Prix sale. And so loads of you are already in that category. But if you're not yet, go for it. Don't forget that extra commission. And if you were in it last year, beat your best. Beat whatever you did last year, because you're about to get an extra £50 or €60 with every sale. And again, we've got tons of people already benefiting from that extra commission. But if you are nearly there, just edge towards it, because it's going to make a big difference to you. And we have one in the lead. is over in the Emerald Isle. In fact, she's somewhere in the building. Your branch manager is Nora in Dublin. So massive congratulations to you guys in Dublin. I think you've already almost 300 sales. So that's an incredible start to the Grand Prix. Massive congratulations to you guys. And I know that the branch managers are fighting, aren't they? And even my area managers, who normally live in harmony, are a little bit overly competitive at the moment.
I recognize a couple of chats, to have some advantage, to beat each other as an area. So it'll be interesting.
So you're winding them up. But they've got their boxing gloves on. And I know that, for example, London and the southeast, Katie, and the north, Annetta, are very, very close and jostling for first place. So it's highly competitive where we are. But I know you want to know, where are you? Are you winning? Let's check out those results. So let's take a look at where we are. It's coming up, so bear with us. Let's take a look at our first update. So, a quick recap. You can all see the Grand Prix incentive summary, and I hope it is engraved on your brain anyway, and you all know this really, really well. But you are going for branch versus branch.
Then we have a Bid Your Best, which you already mentioned, and opportunity to an extra commission of £50 or €60 for all of you who competed last year, or for those who are in the Formula One competition, or first time in Formula One and in our Grand Prix, £30 and €35.
And then we come to, I think, your favourite, Rhian, right?
Yeah.
But be the best. Be the very best. And we're going to look at all of those in a minute, all of those potential winners. But you saw what's in store there. Helicopter ride, recipe development, a private tour of head office.
I will cook something as well.
And Rhian is, there you go, you've heard it here. He's now got it. So Rhian will be part of the preparation, along with the recipe development team, of that lunch. So, week 1 results. So, crucially, these are the sales that were taken between the kickoff on Monday, the 29th, to 11 a.m. on the 8th of June. Okay? Branch versus branch. This is where
Yorkshire.
you can all get a bit noisy.
We have a Yorkshire and Evelina versus, with 36.7, which is quite good. It's more or less in line with the expectations we would like to be. Against Olga in West London with 45%. Oh, West London is ahead.
Oh, there'll be some cheering in West London.
Yorkshire, come on, where are you?
Yeah. They will fight. That will be a fierce fight, those two. I've already seen in the chat. Okay, so now we are looking at Essex and shares with 37.1%, but they are fighting against South Wales. And South Wales are trailing a little bit behind with 30.6%. Come on, South Wales. Push. You can do this.
Yeah. We have a Dublin, which is, as we mentioned already, in the lead in the absolute value. It's close to 54%, which is also in percentage of the achievement of the target. Fantastic result. Against another successful branch of the past, East Anglia with 31.5. East Anglia, go to catch the gap with Dublin. Those branches are both very good in this year, and I expect that we have a still 3.5 week, the tough competition here.
Absolutely. Okay, Effa, Scotland. Scotland, you've got 30.4%. Not bad, not bad. And let's see how you're doing against, Kent and the Channel Islands. Look, you're winning. 25.6%. I can't imagine Jenny's going to stand for that for long, though. So watch out, Scotland, because I can see Jenny plotting and planning as we speak.
I think there will be some pit stops soon. Changing of tires or something like that. Then we have a Liverpool with Justina with 19%. And Cork and Desiree in the lead with 45.9%. 35.9%, but I know that we have a lot of fighters in Liverpool, and I think it's still not done. Desiree, be careful, because I'm sure that Justina is coming to pit stop soon to change the tires and fuel the formula.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, oh, South London Josie. I know she's fighting hard. She's bang on, look, whereabouts we roughly are.
Exactly.
39.5%, but she is up against Hertfordshire, and I know Aga likes a fight. Oh, she's at 31.8%. Come on, Aga, come on, Hertfordshire. You show South London what you're made of.
Another is North London with Flutura and 35.8%, slightly below the whole country average. And versus Millie and Ascot. Millie is somewhere close, when Millie is with Ascot branch in the lead with 44.2%, which is above the country performance. And I think also here we can expect a quite tough competition till the last moment and last hours almost.
Yeah, and we know they're for Ascot are fighting hard, don't we? Because we've just passed a lovely cooking class full of customers.
Full of potential customers here. I think the percentage will be different tomorrow already.
I'm sure it will. Okay, let's take a look at Manchester and Morella, 37.2. There's a bit of cheering somewhere here. I think that was Ascot. 37.2. Excellent, Manchester. But you are up against East London, who are fierce. Oh, they're on 31.2. I would watch them carefully, though. East London have a habit of creeping up very fast on things. So, come on, East London.
Then we have Audrey and Birmingham with 40.1%, which is slightly above the average of country, against Suzanne, Cotswold and Southwest with 33%. I think it will be another let's say tough competition to the last moment, because I also saw a couple of individual performances in Cotswolds, and I think they have a potential to come back and catch the gap very soon.
Okay, East Midlands. 26.3%. Now, come on, East Midlands, we're really looking to you because you won it last year. So you are up against Hampshire and Dorset with 33.4%. Come on, East Midlands, show them what you're made of. I know you will.
And we have a Belfast with 44.7%, which is quite good result, I have to say. It's 10% above the country average, roughly, against the Galways and the Midlands with 43%. It's one of the closest performances we have, and I think in Island of Ireland we will have a tough competition till the last moment. It looks like that.
Yeah, especially as with those Galway girls the other day, they definitely want to win that one, so they'll be interested in that result.
Be the best.
Be the best, earn the grand prize, this very coveted prize. So we have our top branch manager per area.
And where we are with Area 1 after first week.
After the first week, yeah. So Area 1, at the moment, it's Raquel from Hampshire is in the top place, but look how tight that is.
Close with 181 sales is Suzanne from Cotswolds, and Aga with 176.
They are definitely racing.
Sure.
That's the right word. Okay, Area 2. Oh, it's Evelina. Yorkshire pushing Evelina to the top in Area 2.
But then we have Eva with 170 and Scotland, and Mary with East Midlands with 151 sales. It's still, the competition is still open.
That could look completely different next week, I reckon. Literally, the way these things change. So Area 3. Alicia Sherring, East Anglia, right at the top with 202.
Followed by Olga and West London with 157, and Jenny with Kansas and Channel Islands with 147. I think here is also still very open.
I think so. That'll be a fun competition looking at those guys. Okay, Area 4, Nora, I have to say Dublin have pulled away.
Massive lead.
They have a massive lead at the moment. They've really pulled away, haven't they? So that is Nora from Dublin with 263. And Desiree with 102 in Cork. And Belfast with 85. That's this week. Could be very different next week.
Great to see, and also a small congratulations, big congratulations to Dublin, because they are in the lead in absolute value of the sales as a branch. And they are also in front of the Yorkshire especially, and East Anglia at that time.
And do remember, if you're screaming at the screen, that those were the sales up until 11 a.m. on the 8th, okay? I know you're higher, and it might be very different already. But let's have a look at the team leaders in that same period of time. So, in week 1, here are our top 3 team leaders per area. So remember, we're looking for 3 in each area, but gosh, we've got a lot racing. Shall I give a quick shout out to those that are racing to start with? So we've got Joanna from Hampshire, we've got Mandy from Hampshire, we've got Adita from Hertfordshire, Barbara from Hampshire, Marie from Hertfordshire, Claire from Ascot, Suzanne from the Cotswolds.
And then we have a top 3, Joe from Hampshire with 42 sales, Filipina with 49 from Cotswolds, and Ramona from Hertfordshire with 59. It's still team sales, you know, and it can be totally different in few days. It's still wide open.
Absolutely, it's really, look, 3 between the 4th and 3rd in that one. Okay, area 2. So we so who are racing? Who can still very much compete in this? Are Monica in Scotland, Anna in Manchester, Eva in Yorkshire, Alexandra in Manchester, Sam in East Midlands, Dorota in Scotland, up to 43 at this point.
Yeah, on the 3rd position we have a same results with 54 sales, and we have a Magda from East Midlands and Sam Kroom from Yorkshire with 54 sales again. Then on 2nd place we have a Dagmara from Scotland with 66 sales, and in the lead Aga Garek from Yorkshire with 104 sales. This is the situation in area 2, but I think between let's say 7th and 3rd place we have a very small difference.
And I reckon Sam and Magda are probably on the phone right now, don't you?
To catch ourselves.
Yeah, abandon ship, I've got to get on the phone.
Area 3.
Area 3, okay. So, who are racing? We have Inna in North London, we have Sarah in Essex, we have Joanna in Kent and the Channel Islands, we have Helma in West London, we have Michelle in Kent, we have Anita in South London, and then we have at 35 sales, that's how high we've got now, we have Angelica in East Anglia.
And in top 3 with 47 sales from East London we have a Natalia, 54 sales Agatha from East Anglia, and Betty from East London with 78 sales.
Wow, that's a good result at the top there. And finally, area 4, we are over to Ireland. So let's take a look at this, because this is so super tight. I hope you're all looking at this one carefully, because the people that we have racing between 17 sales and 26 sales. So we have Magdalena with 17, Ada 19, Caroline 20, Monica 25, Lavinia 25, Paulina 25, Evelina 26.
And we are coming to top 3, but I can tell that everybody from 2nd to 10th position is still, I think, in good chance. We have a Christy from Belfast with 27 sales, Leslie from Dublin with 32 sales, and big and massive congratulations and thank you, Ivona, to Dublin with 112 sales. It's amazing, and I think we can say see you in your trip, but to others, you know, you have a real chance to qualify, because from 2nd to 3rd position, I think it's still wide open.
And you know what, crucially, they have to all remember, especially where it's tight like that, is returns.
Yeah.
Because that took us up to, as I said, 11 a.m. on the 8th. So we are firmly in the middle of returns period at the moment. So look after your customers. Top 3 advisors per area. Let's go with this one. So week 1, area 1, racing. We have Katarzyna from Hampshire, Eleanor from Hampshire, Claire from Hertfordshire, Peting from Hertfordshire, Maisie from Hampshire, Martina from Ascot, and Bea from the Cotswolds.
Yes. In top 3, we have also from Cotswold Jean with 14 sales and Marta with 20 sales. And this is what I mentioned that when I commented the branch performance, because I think that Cotswolds can move because they are in the lead in the advisors competition. They are quite strong. And on the first position, we have a Kells from Hampshire with 27 sales.
Very good. And area 2. Area 2, so obviously this is Anetta's area, the north. So we have racing, Wojciech in Yorkshire, Barbara in Manchester, Jaroslav in Manchester, Caroline, East Midlands, Dorota, Scotland, Constanta, Birmingham, Joanna, Yorkshire.
Then on third place with 23 sales, we have a Pavel from East Midlands. Close to, on second place, Kasia from Scotland with 25 sales. And in the lead is still Sebastian from Yorkshire with 37 sales.
Some good results there. Okay, area 3, so London and the South East. How's it looking for you guys? Racing, we have Carolina from West London, we have Alan from West London, we have Jaroslav, West London again, and we have Glynis, East Anglia, we have Kate in Kent, Isabel in South London, Magdalena in East Anglia.
And in top 3 we have a Robert from East Anglia with 10 sales, Jolanta from North London with 11 sales, and in the lead with fantastic 40 sales. Big congratulations so far to East London, to Gigi.
Amazing results,
it's fantastic.
Gigi. But you know what? The rest of that bunch are super tight as well, aren't they? So all to play for area 3.
And area 4.
Yay, over to Ireland area 4. So we have Sylvia in Belfast, Martina in Cork, Ruth from Dublin, Sylvia from Dublin, Lavinia from Dublin, and Sarah from Cork. And look how tightly bunched you are. Sarah, Lavinia, and Sylvia, you all have 10 sales that you're racing with. You're probably screaming, no, I've got 14 now, and you can't see them, but I hope you have.
I think it's very, very open, and as a proof of that, we have a same performance on the third position so far. And it's both of our advisors, Carolina and Agnieszka from Dublin with 12 sales. Then with 14 sales, Kati from Dublin. And with 15 is in the lead Katarzyna from Dublin. It looks like Dublin wants to win this advisor competition for Area 4.
Yeah, they're very tightly bunched, those guys. Okay, so top newcomer. So a quick reminder of what's a newcomer is anybody that trained in April, May or June. So they may not still be in their earning period, but April, May, June, if you trained with us in that period, you have a chance to win the grand prize as top newcomer of your area. So we're going to take one lucky newcomer, but at the moment, let's take a look at the 3 from each area because a couple of are racing right behind. So area 1, the southwest, we have Viviana in Ascot racing with 5. We have Zenab in Hertfordshire racing with 6.
And from Hertfordshire racing with 7, Alexandra in the lead of area 1.
So that might be completely different, to be fair. Okay, area 3, London and the southeast. We have Nicola from Essex with 6. Maria from South London with 6.
And Fazia from East London with 11. She's quite ahead of others.
Yeah. Okay, area 2. So up north we have Monica from Yorkshire with 5. Marjana in Birmingham with 8.
And in the lead with 9, Lily from Manchester. That is 1 cell difference only.
Yeah. And over in Ireland, Maria from Galway with 4. Lucinda in Belfast with 5. Ooh.
They are
going into your territory. Go on, yeah.
They are same on the first position with 5 cells. Lucinda from Belfast and Alexandra from Dublin again with 5 cells, and with Maria with 4 cells on the third position now. I think it's still very open.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, that's a lot of winners, but there's just a quick recap for anyone that is checking out how many people are going to go on the big grand prize of the helicopter ride over London, the night at a hotel in Windsor, And dinner now cooked by Rhian, that needs a change. I'll pour the drinks.
Next time I'm silent.
And a trip to headquarters to find out exactly what goes on here behind the scenes. So we're all racing for that.
I think everybody needs new sunglasses, I can tell you. It's
Yeah.
fantastic to have always some more sunglasses.
Yeah.
You never know what can happen.
I know you're building up a supply. But this was the first week of the Grand Prix, meaning we went from Monday, the 29th of May, till midnight, okay? Midnight on Sunday, the 4th of June. So this is your highest personal sales in absolute values in that first week. Let's have a look. So we have, and let me just tell you, we don't need to have a look because we've got 100 of you, and I certainly am not going to rattle off 100 names. So let me just tell you, if you have 6 or more sales, and you are looking after your customers well, and they don't send anything back, then you have just won yourself a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses. And we have a small handful of those with 5 sales. There are about 20 of you there with 5 sales, but about 4 or 5 of you are also going to get a pair of Ray-Ban. So we're looking at who is the fastest, but also, crucially, I'd say if you're at 5 or 6 sales, make sure that you look after everybody, they're happy, welcome visits are happening, and there are no returns to be in that list.
Wow.
Now we're talking.
Nice red Ferrari.
Nice
Everybody
Ferrari.
wants to drive.
Go on, this is firmly in your territory, Rhian. I know you're excited about this, but I'll just say it's the same dates, right? It was up until the Sunday at midnight.
Still waiting for the finals results, but as of today, it looks following.
It's a bit like an election, though, isn't it? It's this early results, so we don't really know because we are waiting.
We will wait another 14 days, or we are waiting 14 days for the official results. But we know who is, let's say, preliminary in the lead of those top 3 with how many sales.
Yeah.
Ozan is smiling on us, you know. We had a big discussions about this competition and this incentive, and I'm super happy we can have it because I think it's about Formula 1 spirit and the fast cars spirit. And on the 3rd position now is Kels from Hampshire and Dorset with 25 sales.
Wow, well done, Kels. By the way, I am available for spinning a Ferrari anytime. You know this happens after the Grand Prix closes. So just saying, I'd happily go in a Ferrari with anybody.
On 2nd position is Sebastian from Yorkshire with 32 sales.
Well
Congratulations!
done, Sebastian.
It's for Kels and Sebastian, it's for one-day experience. I know both of them definitely wanted to have a Ferrari for whole weekend. But only winner has a Ferrari for whole weekend. And with 37 sales from East London is on the 1st position, Gigi Luke.
Wow,
Congratulations, Gigi.
Well done, Gigi. You enjoy that Ferrari for the weekend. And you're not a million miles from me, you're in East London, so I'll be hanging around outside wanting to go. So those are the results as they stand at the moment from us. As I said, look after your customers, don't let those results change, okay? And we will come back on Facebook Live next Friday, the 16th at 1 o'clock, and give you an update on where you are crucially in some of those races. Keep racing, guys. You're doing amazingly. And don't forget, keep going until the end of this weekend to get in this offer right now. And that's it from me. So
Keeping fingers crossed.
yes.
And go for
We've got
your
this.
best.
Go for your best. Bye.
Bye-bye.